Welcome to Lesson 9, Part 1, Percent of a Number. This is a two-part lesson with a quiz at the end all about percents. So here's our first example for percent of a number. Maribel surveyed 55 people to find out their favorite types of music. The result is shown in the bar graph. So here we have a bar graph with that data. Based on the information in the graph, which types of music were chosen by 40% of the people surveyed? So first I would get 40% of the people surveyed. So we would have 40% out of a total of 55 people surveyed. Now we're going to go ahead and cross multiply and divide. So set our cross products equal. We have 100x equals, let's go ahead and do 40 times 55. So 55 times 40. So 0 times anything is 0. Now we're going to the tens value, so I'm going to place another 0. 4 times 5, 20, carry the 2. 4 times 5, 20, plus the 2, and we get 22. So we have 2,200 equals 100x. Next I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by 100. I have x equals 22. So we know that 22 people would be 40% of the people. Now I'm going to go ahead and write down how many people like each category. So here I have 15 people like country, 12 like jazz, 10 people like opera, and 18 people like rock. So let's go ahead and now look at our multiple choice. Country and opera. So country plus opera is 25. That is not 40% of the people. 25 is too high. So we're going to cross it off, because it says 25. So that's not going to equal 40% of the surveyed people. Jazz and opera. So jazz and opera would be 12 plus 10, or 22. And I think I found my match. We're just going to double check. Jazz, opera, rock. That's obviously going to be too high, because it'd be 22 plus the 18, or 30 people. So nope. Country, jazz, and rock. Wow, that's definitely too many people. Let's just go ahead and cross it off. All right, let's look at the next problem. In a survey, 200 randomly selected middle school students listed their favorite school subjects. The circle graph below shows what percentage of the 200 students chose each subject. A total of 500 students attended the school. Based on the survey results, how many students would choose music as their favorite subject? So 200 people were surveyed. So here's the data for that. But there's actually 500 students in the school. So we're just going to assume that this is a good indicator of what the other 300 people would like. And we want music as the favorite subject. Music is 5% of the people surveyed. So we need to get 5%, 5 out of 100, of the 500 students. So we're getting 5% of 500. I do want to also show you another way. I've been showing you proportions. So percent over 100 equals x over the total. You can also do multiply by the percent. So 500 times 5%, but we move that decimal over 2 spots. This also will work. So let's go ahead and look at this method, since I showed you the proportion method on the previous problem. So here I'm just going to multiply by the percent. So to get the percent of 500, so 5% of 500. 0, 0, 5 times 5 is 25. And then we just need to make sure that we add that decimal back in. So that would be 25 people. So the answer is C. All right, you are done with this lesson. There's one page of practice to do, and then you are ready for part 2.